right. You got her there? Okay. One day, God's son was standing around, got punched in the side, cried, "Wah!" Turned around, she said, "Hiya, my name is Ka. They, what is yours?" He said, "Adman." She said, "Even." God said, "Adman, Ka's cut from your rib. She's your mate to kid. But stay off her head." Adman obeyed cause God was his dad. God was his dad. Even stood spread as an eye girl and gave Adman a love L.I. kiss. Adman and Even were love L.E. kids. They played ing all day long wherever they could find. They played on the edge of a river in Edum. Ad said, "Cat, let's go in the water." Cat said, "All right, but not overhead." The river and garden was shallow and fresh. There they went pish, and they didn't splash. Adman and Even loved each other. When God turned over night, God said, "Sleep tight," and Adman and Even slept side by side. One day, old Puff Adder, slimiest snake, slithered right in the garden of God. Puff hissed, "Hello, Adman, I am your friend." Puff even acted like Adman's friend. He wrapped around Eve and around Even's leg. One day Adman said, "I think I will first think. I think I will, ill as in will. I think I will take a walk and see what's shaking round garden." Even said, "No, don't go. Alone and I am uneven." But he went. Puff slithered by and said, "Hello, Eve, give me your eye," and led Kathleen on the tree of no ledge. Puff rapped on a branch and said, "Even all the food in garden is for eating." That rang a bell. She played ing all day long. Kath plucked a green apple off of tree, took a bite and spit it out. It was bitter. She said, "Puff, you give me a bum steer." He said, "Don't tread on me." She stepped on him and he bit her. Just then Adman returned, loaded with goods, with goods, food of the ground, fallen of trees. Ad spotted Ka's bite, dropped the fruit, and sucked at her spot. Puff Adder the snake, that's where he bit her. Ka told Dad about App. Adman gulped and forgot to spit. It was poison. Adman slapped Even. "What did you do that for? That's the tree of no ledge. It belongs to God." Even spit on Adman. Good to get even. Then slap, slap, so more blood came from her maidenhead. And it hurt. And then it felt so good. Short lay Adman Finn, isht mish in. Kathy cried, "Michael, you just a man." Adman said, "I am not woman. I am Adman. I am bad man." Even felt bad. Aaron said, "Ad, let's do it again." Adman said, "Nope, not a chance. I'm out of breath. God's going on a trip. That's 3. I gotta rest. What'll we call it?" Even said, "I name." Adman said, "My game." Even said, "My turn to name." Adman said, "Love." Even said, "Bleep." Adman said, "Shh." They both went pishing and slept. When they woke, Adman spotted blood all over his staff, and Even blood caked in Even's fleece, and said, "This is wrong. Blood belongs inside. We're in trouble." Even said, "Let's get leaves and rub it off." Adman said, "God is back in garden." Even said, "Let's play hiding on God," and they jumped in a brush. God said, "I didn't tell you to do that. I did tell you to do that. You're an X. Pair, I meant. 3's a crowd. Now out of my house." And a great wind blew the garden down. They hit the road and covered themselves because it was cold. Adman turned around and gave God the finger. He who would bathe his head with wine, Gar has none. And the wind blew harder. Adman turned round again and said, God, you are base turd, the sweeper. You have no father, but you were my father. You blew your breath in me, and I love you. And God was merciful. If all he said go and pop, you late the earth, live off the land and stay on the ground. When you grow old, your soul, the gray ghost, will go to my heaven, the clouds. And many years ago, when you looked at the moon and saw right through them, you knew all over the world it was one great Babylon. AT&T and the Telstar took care. 4 words. God is my father. I have words for all mankind. I'm the unknown poet.